Hi, my name's Russell Stannard. This is teachertrainingvideos.com, and this is one of my short 5-minute videos where I show you why a particular technology can be so useful in your teaching and learning. And today we're going to focus on a tool that I make a lot of use of called Googe Docs. So let's get straight in and look at Googe Docs, and I'll try to show you in 5 minutes why it's such a useful tool. So working with Googe Docs is really like sort of working with Microsoft Word, but being able to share your Microsoft Words with other people so that they can also add to the document. So you can have students or teachers or whoever collaboratively working on a document together. So it can be a useful way. For example, let's say you're in a meeting and you're wanting to take notes, and you can have everybody with the document opening adding their notes into the document, and all of those notes will be added. You might, for example, use it for brainstorming. You've got a group of, say, 3 or 4 students, and they're thinking of ideas, and they're working collaboratively on a document where they're trying to brainstorm ideas. Now I want to show you really quickly how easy it is to do that. So I'm logged into Google. I'm going to click here on my Google Apps, and the app you want to use is called Google Drive, and Google Drive is basically your kind of space on the cloud, on the internet, where you can save your documents. Now all you need to do, and I've just set up a free account here just to show you this, click on New. We're going to come down to Google Documents, and let's imagine just really simply that we wanted to get everybody's name and email address of a group of people. So I'm just going to write here new doc, okay, and then I'm just going to put here put name and email, and I'm going to quickly insert here a table. So this works very much in a similar sort of way to Microsoft. Now the thing is, I want to get other people to log on to this and to be able to add their names in here and their email address. Okay, so what I do is I click on this button here, share, and it gives me 2 things. I can either click on this link and get the link, but easier if I know the people, the email addresses of the people that I want to share with. If I have their email addresses in my Gmail account, or I've used them previously, I can simply just click on the address of the person and then send that person an invitation to join the document. So now I've sent an invitation. Now I'm logged in here as Teacher Training Videos. I've now sent a document to Russell Stannard, and hopefully Russell Stannard will come in a minute into the room and start writing on the screen. So all that Russell Stannard has to do is either click on the invitation that would have come in, and there he is writing on the screen now. See, so I can actually have people collaborating and working on a document together. So one of the things that Russell can do is now begin to actually add to the document, but also he can comment on that document as well. So if you imagine that we perhaps had a document that instead Russell didn't want to edit, but he just simply wanted to comment on, then he can add his comments onto the document, and there in fact we can see one. And so you can have various people working and collaborating together, working on the document or leaving comments on the side of a document. You could, for example, follow the comments and then make the edits depending on how you wanted to use the technology. For example, you may be a teacher, the students shared their document with you, and then you're adding some comments to the side, and the student can actually see those comments, so you're not editing the document but rather leaving comments. So lots of different ways that you can work with this tool. Now when you share, and the way I showed you how to share was simply to email the address in. Another way to share is to click on this button here and simply copy that link and then email it to someone, or put it, for example, in a document where they can access it. So this link here would allow people to view, but I can also allow them to comment, or I can allow them to edit. So I've got various choices, and that's the reason why Googe Docs is so powerful, because it allows and it can encourage collaborative work and sharing, etc. Googe Docs can do loads more. If you come to teachertrainingvideos.com and you click on the section called Google, you will see that if you scroll down, there is an introduction to Googe Docs, and of course that goes into much more detail than I've just showed you in that 5-minute video. So please, if you want to learn more about Google Docs, and in fact I'm just about to update that Google Docs set of videos, because they've just slightly changed the interface of Google Docs. So please, if you want to learn to use Google Docs, the videos are free. And of course, if you want to sign up to the newsletter, I send the newsletter out each month. When you open up teachertrainingvideos.com, then you can sign up to the newsletter, and then you will get a newsletter each month with the latest videos and the latest workshops that I'm running. I really hope that was useful, and I hope it didn't take up too much of your time.